I'm Zoe Thrall. I'm the director of the studio at the Palms in Las Vegas. I attended Fredonia sound recording program from 1977 till 1981. This is a really, really interesting time for audio, and an exciting time for audio in that the jobs are more entrepreneurial. So someone who wants to branch out on their own and maybe start a record company, start, developing artists, etc. Because of the way the technology is now, they can do that very easily. And I think that's amazing. Right out of my 4th year in Fredonia, I got an internship in New York City. I had been bugging the owner of Power Station for a job for the few months before that, and they were saying, no, we don't need any more interns. So I told them I was flying in from school that day, just see me that day, and I'll never bother him again after that if he would just see me that day. So I went in for an interview with my suitcases, and they hired me that day. And it's been non-stop since then. I've been working in audio for 35 plus years. I met a producer named Steven Van Zandt. He's the guitarist in Bruce Springsteen's band. He's also an actor, etc., etc. So I was the assistant engineer in a number of records that he was producing. One day he was looking for a specific sound on a song that sounded kind of like an oboe. And I told him I played oboe, and he said, that's the sound I'm looking for. So I played on the record. Long story short, when the record was finished, he asked if I wanted to go work with him full time because he needed to bring me on the road to play in the band. It turned into a very long-term, 11-year relationship working with Steven because I ended up engineering for him, still playing in his band, and during this time I started honing my management skills as well. And after 11 years with him, I missed being in the studio full time. It was around that time that the owner of Power Station called me, Tony Bon Jovi, and said, look, I'm looking for a studio manager. Would you be interested? And I said, I am. I was tiring of traveling. I loved that studio. I still was very much involved in the process of making records and loved it. So I decided to go back, and I've been doing that ever since. I was at Power Station for a few years, moved to Hit Factory that was in New York, and then here to this studio in Las Vegas, studio at the Palms. I actually went into Fredonia as a biology major, but I also knew there was a music program, so I knew in the back of my head music might be a possibility. The Tonemeister program, SRT program at the time, and I was just smitten. That was it. Like, I saw it and just completely absorbed myself in it. What was fascinating to me was the process of making a record. I just liked the idea of sound and how you can manipulate it. The music side of it is critical. And the best engineers and producers have a very strong music background, and that cannot be underestimated. What would I do differently? Take more piano classes.